Hello guys. Today we are talking some basic interview questions. If I'm getting a chance to take an interview from the MNC companies for the like a middle level software engineer, his experience level is starting from the 2 years and it's ending with the 7 years. So it's a average a student like average employee candidate how some technical leads ask the question to the employee from the 2 to 7 years of the experience. So first question we will talk about first like every interviewer can ask these questions. Could you brief your introductions or your technical stuff technical steps and the current project structures. So you need to explain here to what is your current activities, what is your the current project, how each current project will be divided in the solution architect, where is the business logic, where is the like a data logic. So you can explain these are the brief introductions to your current roles. Now for this interview panel is asking you related categories to C Sharp, MVC, API, Angular. These are the like or general questions. So these are the interview. Most of the interview questions, it's a common interview questions to for the 2 to 7 years and for the .NET experience. So first question is like, what is the role of the C Sharp? You need to explain the role of the C Sharp, why C Sharp language is coming, why it's important. So you can explain these are the in your own language. Second question is how many types of memories do exist in the .NET? Every applications or every programming languages has a memory management concept. So in .NET also you can search this question and you can prepare these questions like how many types of memories in .NET applications. Second question, what is the difference between constant and the read-only use? So you can prepare this question also if you are taking the interviews. Okay. Third question, like explain the difference between managed and the unmanaged codes. Fourth one, like I have a static method. Can I use this keyword inside the method? If no, then why? Like these are the counter questions. If you are saying like a yes, then they are not asking why you are not using that static keyword like this keyword inside the static methods. You need to explain the advantages and the disadvantages of that this keyword. The next question is what is a reflection in C sharp? You need to give the answer for that reflections, why we are using the reflections, what is the use of the reflection, advantages of reflection and disadvantages of the reflections. If you are like telling in your own language, it should be very good to uh, understand the interview panels. Now sixth question, can you tell me the like a C sharp compilation process? So basically it's a very basic questions to interview panel to check how you can understand way to writing the code, how it's the background process, how it's compiling the code, where is compiling the code, who has compiling the code. So these are the basic agenda to know the interview panels how you can go on the answer the C sharp compilation process. Now, so depends on the interview. Interview should be asked like a solid principles. What is solid? Like how many design patterns in the C sharp. So these are the common questions for the C sharp interviews. If you are preparing the technical interviews and your experience is 2 years to 7 years, so you know about this basic 8 to 10 questions for the C sharp language. Okay, now we are moving to the MVCs. So like in MVCs also it's a basic like 6 to 7 questions only. Every interviewer asks like first question is like what is MVC and the advantages of the MVC. Why we are using the MVC and if I am not using the MVC, then what is the like another competitor for the MVCs? Like this way you can give the answers. Like could you explain the like MVC page life cycle? You know, you must cover like the if you are the MVC developer, you know like how MVC workflows are going to from the request to the response mechanism where request goes routing where it goes where this workflow you must aware. Okay, and you can explain in details. If you have taking like 4 to 3 minutes to give this answer, it should be your advantage to better command on that your interviews. Then third question is what is the pick and keep methods and which cases we are using this method in the MVCs. So you can explain these two methods in MVC why we are using the, this pick and keep methods, how to pass the data from controller to view to controller. So you can explain this in details. Then the fourth question one is like what is the data annotations and how many types of the data annotation in MVC. Then how I can create a custom filters. If yes, and then what is the steps? Okay. If you want to create a custom filter in MVC, and what is the steps to create a custom filter? You should know we will create a custom filters and apply to the controller as attribute. So you need to explain that these MVC filters. Then next question, can I create two controllers within the same area or the same project? So this is a common question again interviewer asked to the this to you. Okay, same name in MVC. If yes, then what is the way to create? Okay, if you are saying like yes, we will create the same controller name. Then they are asking again like how what is the steps where we need to put. So you can explain in details. These are the basic common MVC questions to ask every interview in the .NET. Now API sides, API sides, now this like all MNC companies are moving to the loose couple application development. Like client application is a separate and the backend application is a separate. So that's why this API development is a very famous in this coming years or next coming years. So you can concentrate on the like basic API questions or basic microservice related questions. Okay, like first questions like what is the course and why we need to implement a course in API. This is a very basic common questions. If you are becoming as a API developer or the microservice developer, you should aware like what is a course and why we need to implement a course and where we need to implement a course in client application and the server application or the Azure portals where we need to put the Azure portal that client application as a course. So you give some brief this kind of concept to the technical panels. So second question is what is the good practice to implement the endpoint in any API services? So for these questions, you should give a simple answer what is the best practice. Basic the interview panel is checking you are thinking how you can write the APIs, how you can write the all that things how you can handle the exception mechanism, the authentication mechanism, authorization mechanism in the minimum line of ports. So you should give this endpoint implementation mechanisms for the second questions. And the third question, suppose we got a requirement to develop one API service, then what is the question list in developer mind to ask to the business? So this is a very uncommon questions in my bucket. This question I'm asking for the this middle level developers. if you are like becoming as a backend developer. So if I am a like a business, if I am a business and I have a one project and I want to develop this project to the backend and the front end as Angular. So what is the way if you are thinking the how you can analyze the risk of that APIs. So you can give the like a end-to-end solution to these questions. You if you are taking like a 5 to 10 minutes, it should be better to understand like a interview panel. What is your thought for the implementing the new applications? Okay. Then fourth question, like which is the best technology to develop this API and why? Again, like this is the related to business related questions. Like in market, we have multiple ways to develop the APIs. Like we are using the like web APIs, any services, microservices, Node.js, or the like Azure, AWS, Lambda Express, and multiple technologies we are able to Python. And so like we will do API development, but we need to choose a correct technology, and we need to brief why we are selecting these technologies. We need to give a proper solutions to the business or stakeholders why we are selecting this kind of technologies. So you can prepare this question